Listen, relationships, bro. Relationships. They're like in my generation, coming from a 24-year-old young dude, I feel like people be getting the wrong idea of what a relationship is and how it's supposed to unfold. And I'm not no relationship guru, and I'm not even gonna, try to act like I'm perfect regarding relationships. But I'm gonna say as much as I know. I'm gonna say what my intuition is telling me to say. So I feel like people have the wrong intentions about relationships. I feel like people get into relationships because they want to be cared for, or they want to be loved, or they want to feel complete, or they want to fill a void that they were missing in their childhood. I'm gonna take it there. They want to fill a void that was missing from their childhood. So if you did not receive a lot of love in your childhood, you're gonna seek that in a relationship, in a partner. If you did not receive a lot of attention, or if you did not receive a lot of whatever you think you may need as a child into your adulthood, if you did not seek what was healthy for you in your childhood, you're going to be seeking that in a partner in your adulthood. And we become so dependent. We become so dependent in relationships to the extent where we depend on somebody else for our own happiness. That's where the mistake lies. When you start to depend on someone else for your happiness, for your joy, for your peace, then you might as well throw that relationship out the window. Throw that shit out, because it's no good. We are our own source of happiness. We are our own source of joy and of peace. We are supposed to be happy, independent of anyone else, of any family member or spouse or sibling, anybody. We are supposed to be independent. This is spiritual teachings. We're supposed to be independently happy, regardless of how our partner may act. Our partner is there to be our biggest teachers. They are there to teach us unhealed parts about ourselves. So this is the situation. Let's say you get into a relationship with somebody and you see jealousy traits in her. That's her reflecting the jealousy that you have inside of yourself. And then you begin to do that work, that shadow work. And basically the shadow work is basically understanding the things that you need to work on within yourself, and you actively work on it. And then once you actively work on it, it's going to reflect in your partner. That's energy. It's going to reflect in your partner. And then you're not going to even notice the jealousy in your partner, because it's not going to be in you no more. And that goes for every and anything. Trust issues, lust, that deadly spirit of lust. Because when you lusting over somebody, man, I already had my journey with lust. I ain't even going to get into it right now. But when you lusting over somebody, bro, that's so toxic. Because you're going to be looking at them as an object. You're not even going to be looking at them as a being. A partnership is created to balance off one another, to encourage each other. You all are supposed to be whole beings individually. And then as y'all come together, y'all complement everything that y'all love about each other, everything that y'all dislike about one another. It's going to be a mirror. It's going to be like a reflection. So to be truthful, people look at the wrong thing when it comes to relationships, and that's why they don't work out. As soon as a little bit of conflict happens, they stay quick to run instead of looking within themselves and being like, okay, what's next? Don't get me wrong. There are people out there who are toxic. There are people out there who are going to take advantage of a kind-hearted person, who are going to take advantage of the prize, because you got to understand that you are the prize. And there are people out there who are extremely dependent on your joy and on your happiness. They're extremely dependent on your energy. So you got to be careful about them energy vampires. You can point out a toxic partner, because they're not going to try to work on themselves. They're going to try to point the finger at you all the time. What's going to happen if you continue to point the finger at the opposite person? That's not going to get y'all anywhere but arguments and tears and heartbreaks. And you want to continue to go through this journey while you breaking each other's heart, continuing to worsen each other, that shit is toxic. It's not going to do you no good in the long run. Partnerships are meant as mirrors of one another. Through thick and thin, you love that person enough to work on yourself enough to reflect in that other person, because you are the main star. And you may believe in soulmates or twin flames, and that might be true. But understand you are the main star and you are reflecting everything that you have in your vibration onto them. That is the beauty. That is the magic of a relationship, of a partnership, a spiritual union. It's not just about sex. It's not just about the love that they give you. Be independent, regardless of what they're giving you. You feel me? Try it out. Try it out for size.